Brad Biggs and Rich Campbell here with Bear Download after the Bears' 27-14 loss to the Miami Dolphins at Soldier Field. Bears are now 0-3 at home, joining the Buccaneers and Raiders as the only teams winless at home so far this season. Just a really bad loss for a lot of reasons today.
Yeah, I think through 7 games, we see what the Bears are, right? They're an inconsistent team. They're mediocre. Any way you want to slice it, they're headed towards 8-8 right now. Some talent to win games, but not enough sharpness or consistency to sustain anything that's going to get them to the playoffs.
Well, you lose at home to E.J. Manuel and Ryan Tannehill. Yeah. Those are games that you should win. I mean, they were good enough to beat the 49ers, who I think are a pretty solid football team, certainly a physical football team on the road. Been a disaster at home, and they've got 2 tough road games coming up at New England, at Green Bay. There was yelling in the locker room after the game. Brandon Marshall talked about it a little bit, said that 3 and 4 is unacceptable. I believe he used the word unacceptable 17 times. Brandon had 45, 48 yards receiving today. The offense was disjointed. Cutler threw a bad pick, lost the ball on a sack strip by Cameron Wake. Dante Rosario fumbled.
I'll stop you if we've heard this before.
Yeah. I mean, the defense didn't stop the zone read, but I thought the pass rush was the only thing that kept them in the game in the first half.
Yeah, it did. And so where did it really get away from them? Offensively, they were outgained 209 yards to 54 in the first half. This is the first time in Mark Trestman's tenure that the Bears did not score in the first half of a game. They never recovered from it. And you go right to that interception. Jay Cutler throws a ball too high for Martellus Bennett. Santonio Holmes probably was open on a deeper route to the outside. It'll be real interesting to hear what the coach and quarterback say about that after watching the game again. But their explanation was the cornerback came off of Holmes, squeezed the route to Bennett. The throw wasn't there anyway. And you got to look at the quarterback. Can he protect the ball in the plus side of the field? Against the Falcons, he did. Today, he didn't.
Yeah, coming off a great game for Jay Cutler in Atlanta, a terrific game against the Falcons, just a bad one today.
But that's what you're going to get with him, right? When you guarantee him $54 million, you need consistent play. They're not getting it from him, and it's been like that his entire career.
Right, so a lot of questions, I think, for the Bears to answer this week at Hallis Hall as they prepare for the trip to Foxborough. Can they keep it together? Is there a fracture that's beginning in the locker room? Can the quarterback bounce back? Why did Matt Forte only get 2 carries in the first half when we could be here all night? But we've got some stories to wrap up, and I'm sure these people have other videos they'd like to watch as well. So stay with us at ChicagoTribune.com all week. For Rich Campbell, I'm Brad Biggs.